Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Welcome Addicted. Thanks for claiming first. Thanks for claiming Hydrate and a dad joke. We'll do that in just a moment. So tonight we're heading back into Satisfactory, and we are taking a look at our mall idea from the last time. I have an idea that might make it a little bit better. Hey Panda Gaming, welcome. Good to see you again. So we're going to take a look at our mall idea again and see if we can come up with a slightly better idea. I have an idea. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to have to see. And then from there we can figure out what else we can do to make this work. Let me look up those dad jokes before we get started and I forget about it again. Oh, I don't play soccer because I enjoy the sport. I'm just doing it for kicks. I'm pretty good. The allergies are a little bit, but it's alright. I can get by. Okay, so let's switch to this and take a look. We're out here at the, yep indeed, we're out here at the mall site. We're going to bring in everything with the drone ports. We looked at this design the last time. Hey Jake, thanks for claiming first. And I wasn't sure about the way this was working. I don't think I like it either. But in order to pull this off, we're gonna have to look at something slightly differently, I think. I want to extend these out a little bit more here just to test out my idea. Or do I? Maybe not. I also want to figure out how many boxes we're actually going to need. Based on what I have in the train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, plus batteries. Because I didn't put batteries in the train list yet. So, at least 31 things. Let's say at least 32 things. That way it's an even number. Because I think I'm going to need an even number for my idea. I'd like to keep the boxes in a row like this if we can. This was 13 boxes. So, yeah. Maybe we won't keep the boxes in a row then. Because if that's 13, we're going to need like 2.5 times that many. Although, maybe that's actually a good thing. Let's see how big that actually becomes. Because that could be a good thing. So if that was 13, then we need to have at least 19 more. There. Yeah, I think this is actually a good thing. How many foundations long is this? That's the next question. Because the longer this actually needs to be, the easier it's going to be to arrange all these drone ports. That's 15. Give me some of this. This good stuff right here. Temporary power poles just to get me, just put some life into it. Oh, that's convenient. I forgot how many we were at though. Dang it. Do this. Do it again, Wally. Do it again. $22 with the extra on each edge. That would be... Hey, Gareth. Welcome. Thanks for the resub. 3 months. Much appreciated. We looked at this last time in terms of how big these need to be. We need to have 3. No. Right, we didn't like this. So 3. That's 9. 2. No, that's not right. What if we did 2? That would mean it would need to be 16. Hey, Sparkle. You are up at a very uncommon time, but, well, not uncommon before a month ago, anyway, at least. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. I'm assuming you are up with Alfie. A good time to eat. Indeed. It's always a good time to eat, though. Okay. 3, 6. Putting some space in there. The thing that I'm trying to decide is how much space if I rotated these. Okay, this is where my thought process goes. If I rotated these out like this. Actually, maybe they should even be like here. How much space would I need in between them to run 16 belts? If this one was rotated also 90 degrees that way. And you can easily fit... Well, we probably couldn't easily fit. You could easily fit probably 4 belts. And we're going to have these at 2 heights, so that's 8 belts. But they could also be potentially 2 high. Like stacked double. So I think we could pull off 16 belts. The only issue there is batteries also need to come down these rows. And then these rows are going to be only 4 long. That's actually not a bad deal. I think this will work. Well, I might have to figure out the battery situation a little bit, but I think we can pull off... Well, let's see how much we can pull off. Let us see. But we could do this with... I think we could do it like this. And then like this. That actually leaves me enough room for a battery belt down the middle. That would work. And I could make these turns, I think. Oh yeah, I could easily make that turn. I could make these even one tighter. These could be here. If I needed to. So there, there. Battery belt there, here, and here. The only issue is going to be for like the battery belt, when I go to split it, autosave, autosave. Oh, I just had a duh thought, though. I have more space on the lower floor because they're out further. Oh yeah, this won't be a problem at all then. I can actually space these out a little bit further. We can have the battery belt going down the middle. Still. We could go here. Could we get there? Is that where we can get to? Nope, nope, nope. Yes, it is. Okay, so we can get there. If I then have a splitter here at the battery belt, is this belt that goes from here going to clip into that? It will as far as... verticality goes. Hmm. The other idea for the batteries would be to not put them in the center of the upper floor, but the center of the lower floor, and then pass the lifts down to the lower floor from here, and then have the batteries all on the lower floor, since I will have the additional width down there. So if that's the case, then maybe we want to have these spaced out like this. But the other thought or consideration for that is the wall. Which is, these are not going to be lined up properly for a wall connection for that very first turn. That first, actually, those turns in general aren't going to be right. And I'd like to pass these through a wall. To get around that, though, we could come to the center instead. Well, maybe. Let's put that wall back up, but put it up here instead. If we go, let's see, here. I mean, we could have just little squiggles here at the end. That's an option. I don't necessarily like it, but it's an option. I know, that's the problem. That right there is the crux of the problem. What would Caledon say? What if instead these were one more tile out here? And we had this here like this. It may not look like much of a difference, but it could make a world of difference, because if these came out to this point, and instead of going into here, hey JobNet, Joe, welcome. JobNet, Joe. This is a toughie. This is a toughie. I could take these out like this once they get to the end. And then we could put them into another... What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. Another one of these like this, that then fed into another opening. Keep hitting tilde and opening up the console. Those would go there. It was indeed. Thanks for coming last night. That was Goose Goose Duck is a fun and interesting game. Ah, thank you for the cheer as well. You hate excellent. Yes, indeed. Thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Hate opening menus and consoles. Yeah, because especially when I do it and then I don't realize what's going on and I can't do anything and I'm typing and crazy stuff's happening. I'm like, what is going on? Oh yeah, open the stupid console again. This would work. I just need to think about it and make sure that I can handle passing everything through correctly. Because actually those shouldn't be back there. They should be up here. Because effectively everything that's coming through here needs to be... Oh, this could be interesting. I'm also remembering that there's a floor down below, too. And what if I sort of wove them together a little bit? So imagine on the floor below, there's the same kind of thing. And there's this one, rather, that's here and here. We're going to want to take these ones that also are going to be misaligned. Actually, those aren't going to be there, though, are they? No, they're not. They're going to be... Oh, yeah, they will. They could be. They actually could be. So these are going to go like this. And these are going to have to go somewhere, too, but they can't go in there either without the squiggle. So they could weave over onto this side. And then these ones could weave over onto that side. And then we have a height, or one lift, basically, per... Or two lifts per opening, basically, even though it's on 2 floors. And then those could come up and get divided apart between all of this, which means I may want to push this out even another one in order to get everything to be sorted properly. Maybe. One more test. If you are here... No, that would be fine. I think this will work. Linguini Laboratories. That's nice. I like that. You know what? I'm horrible at this. Well, that too, but this specifically. Sparkle is one of the Red Circuit associates. She streams in the evenings UK time. And is a good one to watch. Quite entertaining, and she now has a cast of 3 with her new little one. So this wall definitely needs to be here. Definitely. Check her out. And let's see, this is going to be here. You go this way. Well, then let's do it this way. Like that. And then this will come out into this spot. And then it'll make this turn and into there. And that all works. I think that'll work out fine. Oh, bad connection these days. Alright, so I think this is going to work. I need to do a little bit of trimming over here because these ones shouldn't be here. And neither should these. Although maybe those need to stay for just a moment. Let's take this out, take this out. Oh, well, Calodorn would complain about it just because I'm doing it. Let's not put too much credit behind that. Exposed to the elements wire on the driveway. That's not good. Okay, so let's take all this out because it's going to change somehow. At least a little. Be careful I don't fall here. Uh-oh. I have a full box of stuff. Yay. Okay, let's do this then. You're going to go that way quite a bit. It's going to be like enough for 4 of these, I guess. Box of shame. In that case, let me do this again. That way I don't fall. Yeah, for sure. I would not be happy about that situation. Come on. Give me the right target. There we go. 2. 3. 4. Perfect. Should I go with another bit of foundation in the end? Maybe later. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I know people with unstable connections, or who have had unstable connections in the past, and they just resort to the same. Record, upload, record, upload. Alrighty, so this here then needs to be this wide. This can go all the way down there. That's going to be 12. Too wide. That's just for decoration. And then this will go out here. It needs to be 11 more. Puts me there. 4 wide, I guess. Yeah, for now. And then we can put some more of these up. Wish my hand wasn't in the way right there. That would be nice. Looks like that goes there. There. Wait, I can, oops. I can, okay, well, I finished the thought. I think I saw the arrow. I did see the arrow. I can do this. If I had enough stuff. Alright, fine. More temporary powers just so I don't have to fall every time. Algrim Scar, welcome as well. I saw you were playing Timberborn tonight. How did that go? Or how was that going? Welcome, Pneumomancer. Mimi, well, nice to see you. Salty Wolf, welcome back. Algrip Scar's also in the Red Circuit community, and is a good friend of mine. Og is another associate member, as I am. It was alright. It's a tough game, indeed. Yes, I can agree with that fully. It is a tough game. I've only played through it fully once myself so far, but we're afraid low energy. Yes, that's okay. I like low energy. Kind of a low energy person myself. then I don't think I actually want these here now that I built them. Let's leave this one here, though, but take these out. It's 11. I missed the 12th one, but I can't see it, so that's fine. And then we need to have a drop of 8 meters here. And then I could do another one of these. Out 12. No, wait. Just put 1 there. Because that's not going to be an overlap. Then we'll go out 12 this way. Update 5 has a lot of, really just a lot of quality of life stuff in it. And for that matter, Update 5 is almost at an end at this point. We're going to be seeing Update 6 before too long. I'm going to have a hard time remembering what all's in Update 5, but there's this feature called zooping, most of which I'm overriding with a mod called Smart. But zooping allows you to build like series of things. Let's see, this will make me do it. Kind of like the way the Smart mod does. You can switch to zoop mode, and then you can build up to 10 of most things in a straight line. Either these small 1 meter walls in that direction or in this direction. They added actually train signals finally to the game, so now it actually works like a rail network should work in most games. So that was much appreciated by a lot of the community at the time. What else was added? Yeah, I don't think it's quite there yet in terms of wanting to build a big factory like I'm doing here. Speaking of which, we could do a tour. But if you all wanted to see, if you're interested here. I know Joe's not seen this yet. But we could start out here, where I started the game at, here in the Northern Forest. By the way, I'm using a mod called Pack Utility to fly and add things like that. So we have a huge factory building here, L-shaped. It's doing like some of my basic iron and copper smelting and production. And then that's all getting put in a train station here. I have Caterium and Quickwire going through here. There's also some silver down there that's coming out here. Over here we have quartz. Back there we have the Fixmas building. That's all the Christmas holiday stuff. Here I'm making reinforced iron plates and modular frames in one factory. Over here I have motors, rotors, and stators being made. Back there is cooling systems, I think, and then behind them supercomputers. Well, let's see if I can find... That's not the right... Now I need to go into the right thing here. Something about show FPS. That's not it. I can't remember what the command is to show the FPS, but there's a command to show the FPS in the console too. I'm getting some frame drops when I fly around, but yeah. This building makes all of my steel. Oh, I know what it is. It's stat FPS. So right now I'm getting... it's auto-saving, so I'm not getting any right now, but I'm getting a little under 40 based on where I am and the speed at which I'm moving. But I can get 60 if I'm in a calmer spot. But right now I'm getting around 40 to 50, it looks like. But this factory here is making everything out of steel. So we're taking in iron and concrete. Iron ore and no. We are taking in concrete for the... in case, but iron ore and coal. And making some steel out of it. On this side we have heavy modular frames being made in this factory. And then down here this is radio control units and some iron mining. On this side we have fused modular frames. This is a Caterium mine here, going down to that factory down there. And then we have here turbo motors. This is a huge copper area here, picking up all the copper that's here on the ground just below it and turning it into copper sheets and wire. Here we have aluminum that brings in bauxite from in this forest here, all the way down into here. This is my fuel power plant right here. I'm using I don't think I have any of these overclocked. We're tapping 3 or 4, all 4 of them, but we're not overclocking any. So this is a huge fuel power plant. And yeah, thank you, game, for doing that. This stuff up here is where I was making the last tier of space elevator parts. I don't know what I'm going to do for the final phase, but this is where I was making those. So this is all shut down now. And then there was some coal power up here too. I use these fancy rail spirals. This one is a coaxial spiral. So both the rails are going around the same pillar. And then on this side, I have a dual spiral. Just for some variety here. This station here is making sulfuric acid. I have a station up here that we just built a couple of streams ago making batteries from all raw materials, I believe. I think that's what I have it set up as, or what you would consider it as, I mean. Back down here in the northern forest, I have... What are these? I forgot what these are. Electromagnetic control rods. Computers on this side. This is circuit boards and AI limiters. And then we're back here where we started in this area. And then way out here, out beyond the breakers, because there's a huge revamp planned for this entire biome here. So we went way out to here to build a new refinery for plastic, rubber, and the like. So, and there's a little bit of polyester fabric getting made down there too. And I think that's pretty much it. I do have nitrogen getting pumped out there. And we also have the end of the world right here, which is important. That's the end of the world marker. If you go past that point, you will die. Even, well, I guess if you have God mode on, you won't. Even Caledon dies past this point. So that's the factory. We're making pretty much everything. Everything's being done in outposts. Some outposts make 2 things. Some outposts only make 1. Most outposts only make 1. And then there's this first outpost that has like 6 or 7 things coming out of it. Kind of all the basic materials, plates, rods, wire, cable, sheets, and concrete. That little building there makes concrete, by the way. Yeah, I think that's it. Just a little factory. Nothing too grand, right? All here in the northern forest, and then just barely extending up here into the red forest and into the desert, I guess, too. I do remember when you used to have to build an island full, and they added plutonium processing in Update 4, and did away with that entirely. Nice, Joe. That was one of the nicest things I think that they added in the game was that was putting in that, because that was a nightmare. That was totally a nightmare. Is having that whole collection of uranium waste. Nuclear is on the plan. It'll be next after we do this bit. I guess I need to turn off fly so I'm not cheating anymore. Cheating for tours is fine. Otherwise, no. But yeah, the plan is to do nuclear kind of next. As soon as I get the chance, basically. I don't know why I didn't make this wider. I guess I only need to have 2 wide, though, right? Here. So this is kind of a high-speed connectors, heavy modular frames, radio control units. I don't have any more high-speed connectors. I'm gonna have to go shopping. I think we're gonna cheat shop that one though. Radio control units. What's it again? High-speed connectors and who? Heavy modular frames. I have some of those. Well, I wish I would have noticed that I was out of those when we were flying around, because I could have stopped here and picked up some high-speed connectors. Those are just getting made locally here for making the, oh, stators are a problem. Actually, all of the motor components are a problem. We're going to have to make some new of those soon. I'm going to need more of these other things, too. The frames and the radio control units. I think it was. Yeah. High-speed connector to her. We might as well do a little bit more of everything else to her here, too. Oops, that's not the right thing. Here. A couple more of those. And over here is radio control units, which actually might be a bit of a problem. They are. They are. That means we need to actually go... Okay, now my head is stuck. There we go. My big head stuck up there. I have to pick those up over here at supercomputers because... yeah. Backed up a little. Alright, grab a couple more stacks of those. I may need to do this kind of shopping again. Yeah, stators, rotors, and motors I need to build a second factory for. The one that I built is too small. It's one of the first... Not one of the first factories I built. Well, it kind of is. It was like the third, maybe fourth. I guess fourth factory I built. Yeah, it needs to get redone too. Everything. The game is an endless loop of let's do everything all at once. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And I used the what stator recipe was it that I used? The one that matches the ingredients of the rotor recipe. So it's a little bit oof. Really? I would like to have a better one. Well, times 2 here. I'd like to use a better one, that is. So, wait a minute. I did this wrong. I totally did this wrong. You don't go there. You're gonna go down a layer. There, and then there, and then here. 12 times 2. That can come out. We don't need this either. Did I do the other side right now that I'm questioning myself on this side? I did. Okay. Okay. This is half of the drone stations we need. This is 16. Oh, it will be 16 once I put these ones in. And we're going to need another set of these just like this. Need to find the right spot, though. Make sure I'm in the right spot. What am I out of now? Casings. I'm totally out of casings. Well then. This is an expensive build. Totally. This, running this aluminum here was fun because this was the first aluminum that I built. And, so I didn't have aluminum belts yet, Mark V belts. So I had to actually build this with like Mark IV or Mark III belts and then wait for aluminum to spin up and then switch it back or upgrade it all. It was not fun. Okay, so let's do this a little bit differently too. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute, why did I do... Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I actually did this wrong. Totally did it wrong. Totally did it wrong. Let me do a little bit of thinning of some things that I don't need in order to do this right now. It's off by 3 tiles. Although, to be fair, I think that's okay. To be fair to me. Let's just keep it like it is. It's fine. I need to widen this over here a little bit too. So let's take out a bunch of these, because I need to change the way they're oriented a little bit. Take out these as well. I forget what the modifier is to not have to do this, but we're doing it this way anyway. Take out this. So then from this center point here... Oh, turn off this cheater fly. Go back to normal flight. From this center point here. Right... here. Let's go out 8. And then we do a space here. Is that... Am I clipping? I think I'm clipping. Yeah, I was just hitting this one. Okay, let's just take that one out then. Do one more of these, like this. Alright. And then we'll go here. Come out one more. Maybe like this. That'll work. Alright, now I think we can go and start building, or connecting these all up. One of these early ones definitely needs to be batteries, but I think I'll do it as one on the end and on the lower floor. I need to build this last one as well. Maybe that could be the battery one. That could work. There. Alright, so let's poke through. Poke through again. And I want to build 12 here. And across till it complains. So right there. Oh, that's why it complained. Okay, one more. 11 more. There. Take these out. We don't need them. Alright. Now the only issue I have here is how do I connect power to these? I didn't think about that. I think we're going to have to come down though with power. Let's try this one. Out. Let's see, you are where? I think we'll go here. Power, and that does work. That's not exactly lined up squarely. If we go on to this one... Alright. Stop with the wobble. Maybe we'll go this way instead then. Well, no. This is actually a really, really bad spot anyway. So maybe we'll wait a minute on power. Let's figure out belts first. So I have used these. This one goes here. This one can't be all the way over here. It needs to be at least over by 1. This one goes here. And this one can't be there. It needs to be at least here. So you'll come out and connect to that. Your next friend in line will come out and do the same to this one. Yeah. You come out from here. No, you don't need feedback on yourself. Okay, this isn't Ouroboros. This is Satisfactory. You go there. And you can go here. I think I blew right through the thing. There. There. I don't know what speed I want these belts to be either. I haven't given it any thought. And then the next set are going to go up. So that's actually kind of perfect right there. Yep. You'll go like this. You'll go like that. And you'll go like this. Can you reach this far? Yes, you can. And so then we're just going to do a set of supports right here. 2, 3. No, because that's where battery's going to go in. So we're going to budge this up a little bit more. I think this will be fine. Go right here. The only problem is this particular battery input. How do we deal with that? Because this needs to be a lift going down. And we can't do that with belt going through. These actually need to be on the second height. You'll reserve judgment till it's done? Okay, thanks. I could do this. Move this one out to here. Put this one where this one is. Put this one where that one is. And then put this one in the center. You're probably going to need an assist here, but maybe not. Oh yeah, you are. Oh yeah, you are. Wait, does this one not need one? Oh yeah, it does. Let's do those here then. This goes this way. And this way. These should be close enough for that. Like this. Autosave. Inscription? I don't know that game. Do I? And then this lift will be here for the batteries. Yeah. That's how it's spelled. Those are all the battery lifts. Those could definitely just be Mark 1 lifts. That's fine. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oops, right here's one. 7, 8. Oh, inscription's a name. I know what you mean. I'm lost. Okay, so these will go straight in. These actually need to come to here. Here. And I don't know what I'm going to do about the middle one, but I got to do something with it. These will go straight into here like this. And then also... should I have done... Nah. Here? Yeah, that middle one's going to be a problem. Damn. Crazy idea time. What if... Not there. What if this is... Oh, this doesn't work either. Don't think it will. I don't think this is going to work. But let's try it anyway. Yeah, it's too far out. Far out. But yeah, I was thinking of the creature that's swallowing its own tail. That's what we're talking about. I need to somehow get that one. Si, senor. Stupid batteries. Wait a minute. Well, it only helps me on this one, doesn't help me on the other side. I think what I'm going to do is pretend that I can make this one work somehow later, and then regret my decision immediately. It's quite likely that I could make it work by dropping it down to the lower layer, and then making it do some sort of crazy turn down there. Let's pretend that it's going to work somehow, and we'll figure it out later. And that would be good. All right, so then these ones, this one here needs to make the turn over to here. Like this, I think. Like that. And then down below, you have the same kind of thing. We have a battery belt coming down the center here. Maybe. Maybe. At the right spot? It is. Okay, good. This is not Subnautica. No. The seaweed is not always greener. I think I'm going to do a loop for the batteries. Maybe I should have dropped this down another 4 meters. Give myself a third belt height down here. Yeah, on the other planet. Yep. Unless those all... came down. 1, 2... 1, 2... I don't like this at all. I want a different plan. I want a totally different plan than this. I think. What if... what if all of these came down through like this? Down to the floor below them. And for these ones, they went down again. And they were all hanging. Now we have the ability to turn these in any direction we want. And can connect them to any of these ports we want. And then maybe I just put the batteries on this level. Yeah, you see what you smell what I'm cooking now, Jake? Or I just... Batteries. Ooh, the batteries could be out here. Yeah, let's do the batteries on this. Okay, here's where the batteries go. The batteries go right in, I think here. Ish. This one's going to come and pick the batteries up like this, and this one's going to come and pick the batteries up like this. The batteries go in a loop around, all the way around, and then come back in here. Like that. Or they do a loop. Whichever direction they loop, they loop. Yes, this is much better. And then these ones all poke down through their floor, like this. And then they're just hanging out down below as well. This is better. I like this. I like better. Okay, that means we need to tear apart all this crap we just did. This is why I do all my design work live, folks. You can see... Because you know me, I do all the planning that I can possibly do before I stream. Actually, we don't need these walls anymore either. These belts are not going to be here. They looped a loop with the hoop to hoop. Uh-huh. I don't know what that means. Probably going to wind up removing some floors here just by accident. And other things. Okay, so we need to have these. Any thoughts on belt speeds for items for this, to take them to this mall? Should I just go full tilt and do Mark 5s? I mean, it's probably not really necessary for most everything, but on the other hand, it could be fun. But batteries we don't need more than... Just showing your age. Yeah. I know the feeling. You go 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we go full tilt Mark 5? I don't see why not. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. Oops, I missed one. Here. Okay. So, these will come down, and we can decide which direction we want them to turn. This one's not going to turn at all. It can go straight into there. Same with you. This is... Wait, am I missing a... That's not what that should be. That's a battery port. So that can't go straight in. Can I do this? Oh, that's disturbingly perfect, too. Disturbingly perfect. Okay. This is a battery port, so this one goes this way. Mark 5 says this one goes this way. We'll turn this one inward, maybe? I should have turned this one inward, too. Yeah, let's do that. That's batteries. This is one of these. 1, 2, 3. This one can go like this. Batteries. This one can go like this. Batteries. One, 2, 3, 4, and then we have one more to do, I think. My counting is close. And this one... we'll go that way. Okay. It's too far. Stop it. And that's just not... just close to being not too far. Yeah, we'll stop it here. Same thing for you. Oh, that one can actually go straight in, so I'm not going to. Yep, right there. That's how it works. Welcome to my club. These two come inward. That's all I've got for aluminum sheets on me. I have some in the train, though. I think we have to get some more of that stuff, too. Oops. Don't land on the belt, it will take you away. Right here. Alright, we're gonna come to... let's do the further one first. Yeah, take it to here. This one to here also. That continues into that spot. And that spot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have this final one that has to go on the outside because I could not take... through there because of that. Perfection. That'll go there. And that'll be those 5 and 3, those 8. Perfect. And then these ones are going to go down as well, but only the outputs. Ah. Ran out of power. I need to run some temporary power lines down here. Already did that one. Then we can connect these up. They're down and out. And ideally for the ones downstairs, they would go... They would go to these 2 spots here. They could even go here. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. Well... No, they can actually do like this on this side. So all four of them on this side can go to these 4 spots. The 4 on this side, though. Can I do some other kind of shenanigans here? I think I'm going to. Yes, I'm going to. We're going to do a Mark V lift right after this port here. So we'll call it maybe right here. Into there. And what that's going to buy me is it's backwards. There. What that's going to buy me is... Did I need to do that, though? I did not need to do this. No. Never mind. Put that back the way that it was. I need to put in the 4 of them here, like this, and the 4 of them here, like this. But one of these belts needs to actually come over to here, this spot specifically. One of these 8. And that's just so that I can have 4 belts going up in each of these 4 spots. And then those will come up and poke through here. And we'll connect up to these lifts. Or these boxes, rather. Either like this, or like this. Or possibly like this, depending on how I have to configure them all. Down and that way. Oh, I need to get some power running down here so that I can fly around. That's right. That's clipping, but I don't care. SMRT. That spells smart. Thank you. Hey, Gigi, welcome. How are you? Yeah, me too. Poor Phasian, though. He was the brunt of that joke. I'm just going to close that circuit just in case for later. Alrighty. Who? Old friend of ours. passed away last summer. Used to stream with us on Sundays. If you watch the multiplayer Satisfactory series that we did for the end of 2020, he was in that, and that's where the SMRT came from. Although that was a clean recording of it, that wasn't pulled from the recording, but that was where the sound effect first materialized. Okay, so then these are just going to come in here. The snowball fights, indeed. Indeed. There's a few clips on my channel from that era, too. I think SMRT is actually one of the clips, too. These are all going to point this way. I don't see why they can't or shouldn't, because they're all going into one of those spots there. Although, half of them need to drop down to the lower level. So, like this. Yeah. Like this. Yeah, that sound clip is clean. I didn't pull it from the clip, but it's based on that event. All right, so this. Yeah, but that's not what it was from. I was explaining. I can't remember what I was explaining to him with the SMRT. It was something obvious, and then I said SMRT. That spells smart, and then he was like, "Huh? What?" And I said, "That's not how it's spelled." Alright, so let's do 3 uppers on this one and 1 lower. Because the one's going to have to go into the inside. Like that. And 1 lower. I think SMRT was during Fixmas, but maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. It's been so long. Okay, now we can do our Calidorn style pillars here. You can go, I think, here. And then, not what I wanted. One of these is what I wanted. This goes to here, if that's correct. That is correct. And then those go on into there. We need the little beam connector thing. Perfect. So then this one goes here, I think. Looked weird for a second there, but it's right. And those go into there. And then this one comes out here. You're right, Addicted. He was good people. It's a sad thing. Something like that happens. Autosave. Auto drink. Posture check. Whoa. That doesn't seem right. It isn't. The problem with using these pillars, sometimes they don't line up quite right, and you're having to do some other shenanigans with it. So let's do... How far can this go? Okay, go there. One of those beer hats. That would actually be kind of funny. Is this the right spot now that I'm doing it? Yes, it is. And this is the one that is already done. So the final output comes down into this spot. Alright. So this one actually should be extended. Yeah, the one with the straws. Should be extended to here. And then we can have another belt below it, like this. And into there. Huh? Oops. That's not right. That's not right at all. A camel pack to drink beer from? Yeah, you're right, Papa Sleestack. Also, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, camel pack would work too. Those ridiculous beer straw hats, though, are just, would just be too funny. Some, meathead, whatever you want to call it. Alrighty, so that goes there, which means I think I'm slightly too far down on this here. So let's redo this one more time. One more time. To here. There. There. And then... this goes there. I don't know what the length was though. Crapola. Event a combination beer hat and headset assembly for optimal streaming. Yeah, that would be it could be my signature look. Yeah, that would be awesome. Build the headphones right into it. Ah, don't fall. This is 7 meters. I don't know what I made this one, though, because I cannot remember things. Right here. And the number of beams does not help any, because it's not like a 1-to-1 thing. It's like 1 to 2 or something. You come out here and go into, hopefully there. It doesn't reach. Of course not. Why would it reach? Well, then maybe I don't need this one here at all then. We reach to here. Nope. Try that again. Yes, you will. And will that reach all the way into there? I think it will. Let's see. Yes, it will. Which means that I can undo this and redo it. one more time. Just the 3-meter stretch here. Okay, that'll work. And then this one is easier somewhat because it's just the 4 of them. Oops, I didn't put a black cap on that one. That is essential. Let's see, you are going to go... here, I think. Yep. Okay. I screwed that up. Should have been 2 this way. Gustad, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Seven. Go down to the bottom. Go here. You go here. And that's going to be too far. But we might be able to actually extend those other ones. And get them to work properly. Let's do this one first. Wait a minute. That's not right. You go here. Yeah, this will work. Can I just do this times 4 more? For now. Just to test it. Yes, I can. I'd still like it to be clean. Like that. And I think I can do the same with this one. So we're just going to do it and hope. Hope for the best. There we go. All right, so that's our setup. That's all of these hooked up. Now we need to get off that belt I'm standing on. There we go. Wait, come here. Come here. Oh. I saved myself. I was on a plummet. Free fall. Okay, that was fun. So now, Once the autosave is finished. There. Oh, I would have probably cheated like I did the last time I fell. Last Saturday. Let's see. From here, these four and the four below go this way. So the first one is misaligned. Of course it is. Damn it. They're all misaligned. Because those boxes are weirdly sized. Do a quick experiment with these. If I put this one lined up with that. I would have to space them out that far. 3 spaces. Which means that instead of those 8 fitting like that, they end up fitting like this. I don't think I like it. Indeed. That's coffee stain, why do you gotta be such a pain? I can't go any further to this one because then it'll be clashing with the next one. It'll be too close. So it'll be like here compared to that one. Like one here and one here, and they'll be overlapped. I mean, we can do it. It's only another 3 foundations. I just don't necessarily like the space. That also pushes this whole thing down even further. Which again, I don't really like it. But if it's the way to get these things to connect properly, I may just have to do it. I could stagger them. But then when I want to go shopping, I have to go back and forth with the stagger. Makes it harder to see. Yeah, we could do that, GG. I think at that point, though, I would probably just do the first half and not the second half and start playing something else. I think we'll do the space. The other option is, if I knew how to do it, the weird fancy turns that people do. Like the micro turns, but I don't know how to do that. Like the not 90-degree turns. But I don't know if that would help me much either. In reality. Yes. The problem is when I want to go shopping, I want to actually open the box and collect however many stacks I want. And if I do it that way, then I can't do that. I have to take what's on the edge of the belt. I mean, that would give me the display on the belt, like I think you're thinking. But I'm going to use the screens to do the displays, which I had here before and I deleted. But we're going to do like these with the icon of the material on it, like that. And I'm going to do another sign, it's too big, this one, up here with the name. So we'll have, you know, iron plate and a big picture of an iron plate here. I don't think I have a choice but to do the space. Unless you guys can think of something else. I think I'm stuck. Which is fine. I am bringing stuff up through the floor. Although, in reality, the only actually ones that need to be aligned correctly with the openings is really the first two. Oh, I see what you're saying. Have 2 rows of containers. Yeah, that would have worked too. Ooh. Jake, you may have something there. I may be too close for it, though, and I'm definitely not moving this crap now. You may have something there. If I did a row of containers... here. I am potentially slightly too close for it. And it does make it tough for shopping because then they're not all facing the same way to see the icons. Stupid, slightly oversized containers. They're even, then the top and bottom fill each other. Not sure what you mean, Joe. Well, these are one container. These are a double size container, but they're only one internal unit. Yeah, but this is an end of the line container. They're not going to be outputting anywhere. Yeah, but there's only one container. There's not 2 containers. I don't know what you mean by 2 containers. These are just one container. It's one giant box. It's not 2 boxes. Yeah, but there's still just one container. There's not 2 containers here. This is one big box. It's one piece. It's one internal container. Why do I need 2 of them stacked though? That doesn't help it. That doesn't help get the material from down here into them without crazy squiggly belts, which is the issue. this might work. It's going to be a little bit painful because I wouldn't be able to see all the screens, but this could work as well. Because we only need to have, we'd have 4 here. We'd have 4 there. We'd have 4 here facing these, and then 4 here on the outside. And then we'd have another set of 16 on that side over there with another hole, one of these over there. I mean, my plan is to put similar things in a kind of group together anyway. So like this first row would be like basic stuff like iron plates, iron rods, wire, and cable, or something like that in the first 4 here. Oh no, I'm not trying to fill more or have store more. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3. This is 8 times. This is 48 stacks. I'm never going to pick up 48 stacks of one thing. Oh. Let's see, this would go here. And then this would go in line with the last one of these. Like that. And this would be an aisle here. Like that. Yeah, these are all different items, though. So it's like iron plate, iron rod, wire, cable, and then copper sheets and concrete and, you know, whatever else. All kind of similar things grouped together. It's not that I'm trying to say that these are all going to be the same thing. It's like, basically, it's one place for me to go to get everything I need in the base instead of having to fly around like I was earlier. And then having drones bringing it all in. So it comes down to having this weird spacing. But again, only the first 2 actually need to be spaced weird. The rest of them could be squished together. And maybe even... This is the half thought that I was in. Let's leave that there. Let's take this back out. Because... the half thought that I was in is maybe only even the first one needs to be weirdly spaced. Before I went AWOL here a little bit. If I do this... again. Put in the first 2 of these, because really it's only the first 2 to 3 of these that actually are a problem. The rest of them, it's not a problem. It's really just the first 2 or maybe 3 tops. So, if we have this one lined up right, You do floor-by-floor builds that bring what I built below and what I build on that floor up and store it. If this came here, I know it's the wrong speed of belt, but it doesn't matter. Here, then this one I have to somehow get that belt out of there. And therein lies the challenge. And I guess it could go like this. And then it could come over to this one like this. And yeah, I'm just building with Mark 1s. And then this one here, we have the same issue. To some extent, at least. We need to get this one, maybe even like this. I know these belts aren't right. Don't yell at me, Caladorn. There, and then here. That one is surprisingly right. That takes care of those 4. And then these 4 could really do this anything I want with those 4 over there, because the real problem was just getting these first couple being aligned properly. I think this would work. I mean, making the belts correct, of course. But other than that, I think this would work. Because taking these 4 belts in whatever way I want over to those 4 inputs that I haven't put the things in for yet, can really go however I want. One of them can go face forward, one of them can go face sideways, and then the same thing again. Oh, I'm doing that all over the whole factory, though. So instead of doing that, I have a different building for each of those things. So this is just aggregating everything together to make a storage, a centralized storage. After all that's done, all that stuff's already being built. I'm going to adding drone ports to every one of those factories we visited earlier and shipping all that crap up here. I think this will work. I think I might have the bones of an actual working solution here. Like I said, though, this is going to have to basically do this setup like this, down another level for those over here, and down another level for those over here. And then over here we'll have to do something a little bit squirrely, probably, to get that one out the right spot. But I think it'll work out fine. And we'll just do this. You just have to have more space between these central ones. Like this. So this one I've aligned with the opening. Oopsie. Right, single place to pick it all up from. So I don't have to go all the way around the whole factory when I need supplies. Because I'm going to need supplies before I do nuclear. That's for dang sure. This is going to go here then. And it'll go this way times 8. Yeah, and this factory is very specific. The project of this factory is a very specific thing of how do I do this with outposts, like outposting everything. So there's a specific plan. Well, I would say plan, but I didn't actually plan it all out. But a very specific idea for a style of factory when I first started this factory. I think this will work. So we're gonna end this stream here and look for feedback from anybody watching on why this won't work. We're gonna come back next week. The next Satisfactory stream will be next Thursday, and we'll come back and we'll work on this some more. I knew this was going to be a big project. I was waiting to undertake it because of that. Plus, I needed the batteries to have the drones to get the stuff here, so that took a little while. Let's see if we can find ourselves a raid target. I think we're going to raid Mr. Taco. What are they playing? I don't know what this game is. But we're going to raid Mr. Taco. He's playing Full Metal Furies. And let's see, switch this here. So tomorrow is shenanigans, as we do on every Sunday night. We'll be here at the usual time. I think we're going to do Creativerse again, but it depends on if everybody's able to play or not. If not, we'll find an alternative. Then Tuesday will be Age of Empires Tuesday. And then back to Satisfactory on Thursday. But Saturday next week is going to be special. There will not be, probably not be, Satisfactory next Saturday. Instead, it will be Channelversary time. It has been 3 years. Actually, on the 1st of June, it'll be 3 years since I started streaming. We're pushing it to the 4th, so it's on a Saturday. And at 1:30 Eastern in the afternoon, we will be playing any and all of these games here. All of them are free to play, not necessarily free for me to host, but they are free to play. So we'll be probably just taking votes on what folks who are here want to play. Join Discord if you would like to be in the voice chat for any or all of the games, and stop by and hang out in the stream chat either way. There will be some giveaways. I have a handful of game keys to give away, so we're going to do that as well. And then we'll just hang out for the afternoon. About the usual length that I do in the afternoon, about 4 hours. We'll see how long it goes, and then you guys can hopefully win some games and definitely play some games, and we will see what happens. So that's the next week's plan, and then we'll see after that. So thank you guys for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for the raid again, Ogrimskar. And thanks to the new follows, all the new folks who stopped by, all the redeems as well. Thank you for all of doing all of that, and definitely all of the chatting, and the resub from Gareth. And we'll be back again tomorrow night. So have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.